What is up guys, your boy Ren here today with another fantastic deck. Today I'm going to show you guys a Golurk deck. I know this deck was done before, but I've put some my own twists on it, and I think we kind of made it a little bit better. We kind of have, more options right now thanks to my twist. Again, this deck was sent to me by Rema. I've modified it, and that's what those modifications are, right? So definitely the deck is quite cool. It's really fun, and the Golurk deck is, well, definitely interesting, and the fact that you can't play any supporters in the deck, just, it adds more fun to it, right? But before I'm going to talk about the deck stuff, I'm going to show you and play the deck. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, for more decks, more Pokemon TCG content, more VGC, and yeah, so let's just jump right into it, shall we? So going from left to right, we play one Ditto. Why do we play one Ditto? Well, for Malamars and for Zebstrikas. Then we have line of 2-3 Blitzle and Zebstrika, and why I do 2-3? Well, we have a Ditto as well, right? So definitely Ditto might also be used for the Zebstrika, so I cut down one here. Then we have two Giratinas with Distortion Door. Again, we got Malamars, and Giratina is just a great addition to the deck. Not lying, Giratina is a really good attacker, and the fact that it can deal, just even those slight 10 damage on the bench one, it still is a 10 damage, and it might work fantastically. Then we have line of 4-4, of course, Golett and Golurk, and line of 2-2 Inkay Malamar. If you want to do it, you can play more Malamars. I liked this way. Then we go to 31 trainer cards, and we've got 4 Acro Bikes, 4 custom catchers. I like custom catchers. Then we have 4 Judge Whistles, but only 3 Lana's fishing rods. I did felt that there's a little bit too much of them, and definitely we change that. We got 4 Mysterious Treasures, 3 Pokemon Communications. We've got 2 Switches, 3 Shrines of Punishment, 2 Buff Paddings that are working with the Golurk, and 2 spell tags. So this is more of a spread deck, spread oriented, right? More this, little damage counters that will count towards the great success. And of course we've got 9 psychic type energies. So that is the whole deck. You can copy and paste, it's down there below in the description, and let's play some of it. So I call it Golurk, so not UK, but because why not? So let's play that fantastic deck, and I had quite a success with it. Not gonna lie, it was really fun to play. We went to on stream win streak of 9 or 10 with this version of this deck, so that's really cool. Like as I said, right, the previous version is not bad. I know it's a different, I know it was sent to me, but I did feel that, I want something. And you see, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right there from the get-go, a nice W. In all its honesty, I just felt that we can do so much more with that deck, not only relying on the Golurk, but also adapt some more strategies, and that's what we've done with the spell tags and a few other things. So heads, do you want to go first or you want to go second? You do want to go first, right? Because you want to prepare yourself for the Golurk. But let's say you're going second. It's a-okay because you got a Golett, haha, because you got a Golett, right? That will, draw you up until you have 5 cards in the hand. So that's also not that bad. So let's say, what are we facing? It's a Bulbasaur, right? And we start with Giratina, which is not bad. Honestly, Giratina start is not bad, Giratina can stall the game for us for a bit until we're gonna build the bench, because, the opponent is gonna be scared a little bit of that Giratina. So let's start with Acro Bike. And actually, I can, go with Switch. And I'm gonna, do I want to take that Switch? I still have one more in the deck. There's still, nothing I can, do to check. I mean, I can actually check the deck. So let's do it. Let's check the deck. Let's see what we have prized, because that's important. So I'm definitely going to grab in Golett, but let's hear. So Giratina is here. 1 Malamar, that's definitely prized. 1 Acro Bike. Cutters in my hand. 1 Whistle, also prized. So those are 3 prize cards. We've got 1 Buff Padding. So that's 4, 5, and I do believe, yeah, Shrine of Punishment I played, Switch I played, 1 Pokemon Communication, that's 6. Alright, those are the prize cards right here. No, it's Ditto, right? So it's Ditto, it's Malamar, it's Acro Bike, it is Judge Whistle, Buff Padding, and Communication. There we go. So those are the prize cards that we do have, which is, you know, quite good to know that, right? You know, it's always good to know your prize cards. And as I said, we're going to stall a little bit. Let's use a Judge Whistle. We're going to draw with Judge Whistle. It's all fine. And we drew the energy. So let's draw one more card. And we drew another Golett, right? So as I said, we're preparing slowly, right? So the Giratina is a little bit stalling here. But again, this is a single prize card. It's fine. We're okay with it. And, you know, to be quite honest, even if it's going to get knocked out, I can still bring it back. It's just one prize card. It doesn't cost me that much. While it's really good against those heavy attackers, right? Even though we're only attacking for 130, it's a constant flow. All right. And you don't always have to use it, right? And sometimes this 10 additional damage, this 20 additional damage may work miracles. So this is a that I haven't seen in a while, a Brellum deck, right? Haven't seen that deck in a while, which is, well, kind of surprising to me, to be quite honest. Now I kind of wish that I actually grabbed a Switch, but it's fine, you know, it's okay. I'm looking at this board, say I put, you know, the energy here on the Golett just in case, you know, I'll have to make it active and attack to draw up until 5 cards. So then, you know, the strategy that you don't have any supporters is, well, it's unique. Right, you might say that. It's unique, it's something that, well, is quite interesting. And is this deck going to be a tier 1? I wish. I would love to see that. Honestly, I'm not even joking, I would love to see that. So there's resistance. It's all good, it's all fine, you know. There's really no point of putting, you know, energy here. Okay, why he didn't use Spore? You see, you know, that's my question. So I still have, because again, all energy was in the deck, so I have 6 energy left in the deck right now, which is good. But I'm really curious why he didn't attack with Spore to put me to sleep. There we go. Now he's doing it. But I woke up. Okay, spell tag, definitely a good move to have a spell tag. Just slowly, you know, lowering the HP of my opponent's Pokemon, and, well, even though it's not going to knock out like Shrimish or whatever, actually no, it's going to knock out Fungus. Spell tag can knock out Fungus, which is quite good. Okay, I didn't thought about that for a second. Brain thought. Another Spore, so yeah, he's going to try to use Spore on me until this point. We got Lana's Fishing Rod. Again, like, you see, this is my problem with Lana's Fishing Rod. It's not really the card click you do want. And again, I woke up. I must be super annoying to him with all waking up. Spore, like, he's gonna try to put me to sleep again. And I woke up again. Oh my. What is that? And honestly, okay, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna draw more, and I have to start drawing cards, right? Like, there's no doubt about that. And I'm not putting the one that has like 2 energies, because, well, that would be a kind of waste of energy, right? Energy attachments. But as you can see, we got a spell tag, we got, you know, Judge Whistle, so then we got some draw again. So spell tag is gonna go on an active Golett. Judge Whistle will draw a card, and I'm keeping, and I want to keep my Shrine of Punishment in hand because of that. You see, I knew it, because normally that's what you play, right? You play the Slumbering Forest just so I will not wake up. But okay, we got another. I'm gonna wait. I might have Pokemon Communication, so I'm gonna wait, do this move. Of course, spell tag is gonna go on the Golett, Judge Whistle, because I might draw Pokemon Communication. I don't want to destroy the options that I have. Well, I didn't draw it, but it's all fine, you know, I can still play another Golett, and, well, try to wake up, and I woke up. So this is his problem, right? Like, I have to sleep for him to execute the attack. And without cards like, what was the sheep name? I forgot the sheep name. I literally forgot. Alright, never mind. So, buff padding here, because again, Golett Golurk will have exactly 4 retreat cost. Marip. Yeah, Marip, that's a sheep name. Marip. Without Marip, that has ability to put me to sleep. It is really hard. And look at that. Zebstrika, Inkay. Perfect. So we are all set, and right now I'm ready to go. I'm honestly ready to go. And if it's gonna knock me out, well, be my guest. It's okay for me. So Acro Bike, but first things first. I can't use Zebstrika yet because 1 Malamar is priced, right? So that's something I have to keep in mind. But I can use Mysterious Treasure. So there we go, on Zebstrika, Mysterious Treasure. I'm gonna get Golurk. And I have 2 options. I can either put it on an active or on a bench one, but I know I want to build the bench first because I don't want him to knock this guy out, and I'm gonna pass the turn. Why am I passing now? I know, right? We checked at the beginning of the game that we have 1 Malamar prized. So if I would use Zebstrika, I would have to either, you know, draw Lana's fishing rod to put it back to the deck, which we have 1 in hand, so it would be discarded. So I'm not sure if my luck would give me that, but also what is kind of worth noting is that I would discard it, of course, Malamar, and I'm 1 is priced. I don't want to risk it here. If he's gonna knock out Golett, and he is, I have a knockout on this little fella, Fungus, right? So definitely he's gonna do it, and we also have a knockout. So counter. Of course, this one, right? Counter gain will not work because we have a knockout as well. So we have exactly the same amount of prize cards. And now, you know, the problem for him starts because, well, Golurk comes into play. There's an energy in a discard pile, so I can play Malamar and I can start putting energy on our Giratina. So let's start with the Acro Bike. Okay, I can take Golurk. We got Malamar, so I can just keep on the energy flow from the Malamar. We're gonna use not yet Zebstrika, because I want to bring back Spell Tag and a Golett. Because, you know, having options, you know, having cards in the deck is important. So now let's draw 4 cards. And what we got an energy, we got another Golett. It's just perfect. So I can either go and put energy on Giratina, or I can just prepare my fantastic Golett, and that's what I'm exactly do. So another Golett is ready to go. I know he's scared of the Giratina, because again, Giratina is also something that people are scared of, right? Like, they don't want to face it, they want to play against it. So this is something that, you know, you want to utilize, right? Now, again, now counter gain is working, right? The counter gain is there. But is it, you know, is it enough? Right, is it a good move? Again, he's gonna try to put me to sleep. He has a slumbering forest. I have to be really careful because he's dealing 120 damage. But of course, we've got, you know, resistance plus the buff padding that gives us plus 50. So this is a 190 HP Pokemon, which is quite good. I don't know why the camera like moved. Let me just put it up here back. Yeah, like the camera moved a little bit. I don't know why, and I'm sorry for that. I do apologize for that. Let's go. Okay, so counter gains, Spore. Yeah, I'm gonna slate definitely. There's still 1 more Shrine of... Oh! Oh, I just missed it, but we just hit 2 heads. Okay, after something like that. I mean, after something like that, this is just... Okay, we're gonna go for another Golett, by the way. I don't need Ditto, but we do need a Golett. Golurk, sorry, Golurk. Wow, that was, let me tell you, that was something. 2 heads. Wow, wow, wow. Just wow. Alright, so because, you know, he has Fungus, and he's not doing anything to it, I'm gonna try... So I can go Golurk, or I can go Giratina. And honestly, I'm gonna go Giratina this time. Spell Tag's gonna go, of course, on... this one. I want to have Buff Padding on this guy, and that's GG. That's a game, right? And 100 Pokemon coins. Nice. Let's go to game number 2. Because so you see, you know, like the perfect strategizing, you know, just being slow with what you do. And Giratina, you know, the thing with Giratina is it can be really good or it can be bad. But if you know, if your Golurks are prized, it's really nice to have additional thing. Plus, you know, this is something that, you know, you can discard and bring back later for just additional damage that you can do. We're gonna go first. And of course, you know, let me drink something. And of course, you know, there is this like respect for the Giratina, and when everyone sees Giratina, they also think, oh, that's just a stereotypical Malamar deck, which is not, which is literally not, but we want them to think that way, because then they will play it a little bit differently. And look at that, again, I mean, I have to do something about it, like, it's like second time in a row, I only played 2 Giratinas, but I mean, it's fine. So, first things first, I'm going first. I have no way to actually browse through my deck now, so I don't know, right? I go blind into my deck, which is okay, never mind, I do have no option to actually search my deck, and that's what I'm gonna do. So let's see, 1 Golett prized, 1 Golurk prized, so those are 2 prize cards. 1 Malamar is in my hand, so never mind, we discarded. Okay, 1 Zebstrika is prized, Custom Catcher is prized, Judge Whistle is prized, and 1 spell tag. No, wait, no. Again, Golett, Golurk, Malamar in my hand, right? Custom Catcher, Shrine of Punishment, no. 2 spell tags, and I said Judge Whistle. So those are the cards that we have in prize cards. So that's good to know. That is something that's really good to know, actually. So that's what I'm going to play. Buff Padding. I'm not using Switch now. I don't have energy to switch, and well, if he would use ability, he can actually knock me out with the Rainbow Energy. So I just don't want to risk it, right? You don't want to risk. I do think that might be a turbo. I'm a little bit scared of that. Ends result, right, so that's a version of ends result and nothing. Oh, he discarded so many cards and nothing. That is a risk. That is a risk you have to take sometimes, but, well, you know what it is. There's a weakness involved, and, oh boy, that might not be pretty, but I'll still be able to withstand one more turn. So, you see, even though I do have a Switch, I don't have the energy. That is a big problem. Because I'm gonna need like 2 energies actually to fuel it up. So I have to think about something now. So I'm gonna go with another Golett. Right, so if I'm gonna, you know, have the energy, I'm gonna, again, next Pokemon active is a Golett. I'm gonna have energy put on him. Hopefully be able to draw, you know, Shrine of Punishment working that bench. I mean, I just have to start thinking about something. Another Ends Resolve. Let's look at this Ends Resolve. 3 energies, definitely a good one. Definitely a solid Ends Resolve. And he has it. And he has it. The Chaotic Order is in place. Ooh boy, he's gonna take those 2 prize cards. I have to be careful. I do have to be careful. Alright, come on. What we're gonna draw? Another Golett. No! No, those are not good draws. Honestly, those are not the draws you want to have. So we bricked a little bit during those first few turns. But I mean, we're working that bench, right? I just have to be careful not to go down to 2 prize cards, because then he's using GX, it's over, like it's done, nothing can happen. Of course, he can heal, which, well, might not, you know, might not favor me in this matchup, to be quite honest. But we missed Golurk, and well, maybe I should have, right? Maybe I should have went with Golurk, but I don't have energy as well, so there are a few problems that we have with that, but it's fine. I mean, sometimes, you know, you just have to have faith in certain cards, and, well, Let's see what we're gonna draw, right? You know, Golett. We've got an energy. Okay, so this is, you know, this is not the best thing I can do, right? 10 damage, but at least I'm drawing something. So hopefully we're gonna draw... Oh my god, this is bad. So whatever's gonna happen, I have to have Golurk next turn. It's like, it has to be there. Yeah, I think we've lost this game. I think, you know, we just bricked a little bit, and sometimes, you know, you break and... What can this Anguish Cry, that's a knockout. I have to bring now Golett with the buff padding and, well, have hope. Right, you have to have hope. Let's see. And that was nothing. That was nothing. So we're gonna bring Golett. I want to bring Golett just so I can draw 2 cards. But this is the game, like, he has the GX, this is a game. Unfortunately, right, like, even if I'm going to draw 5 cards, let's say, yeah, now Pokémon Communication, a little bit too late. Just a little bit too late, but you know, it happens, right? What can you do sometimes, you know, sometimes the deck breaks and you can't do a lot about it. So ladies and gentlemen, that is a Golurk deck for you. I think it's a really solid deck. If it breaks hard, but if it doesn't break, it's just one of the best decks out there in terms of baby decks. So I highly recommend you checking it out. The whole deck is in the description down there below. Highly recommend that. And also don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we're almost at 700. And don't forget that down there below you have a 5% discount any code you would purchase on Professor Oaks. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys on stream. Goodbye and good night. Raven loves ya. Bye.